5:30, 10 on your side is asking the tough questions about how police handled two recent barricade situations. You may remember last week a man stayed inside his house for 3 days. Then on Sunday, another man stayed in his house for several hours. In both cases, the men were arrested only after they came out. A former SWAT team leader says that 3-day situation is very unusual, and our Brandi Cummings talked to him today, and he says actually it could be dangerous.
Absolutely, Stephanie. The former SWAT leader is saying allowing someone to remain inside their home can give them time to actually plan. In fact, he says that could mean they could be doing something inside to harm themselves, the officers, or even the community. But he says the police action we saw last week could happen again.
Like everybody else, we were surprised.
This was the scene in Norfolk just 1 week ago. Dozens of officers, the bomb squad, SWAT teams from at least 3 agencies all converged on one street because of one man.
Was that typical?
Not with a barricade like this.
Police said a 72-year-old was using a hatchet to vandalize a parked vehicle last Monday. When officers got there, they say he ran in the house, closed the door, then reopened it and pointed a gun at the officer. Police say the man went back into the house and stayed there 67 hours. Police blocked roads and told neighbors to stay inside. That part, former Virginia Beach SWAT team leader Tommy Shattuck says is normal. The length of time is not.
Most SWAT team leaders and SWAT team operators would say that 4 days is a very long time. That you want to make sure that the person who's in that house is not comfortable in the house. There's things you can do without deploying lethal force to make that event go a little bit more quickly.
Shattuck said the way police handled this situation by allowing the suspect to remain inside his home so long is a change to the standard procedure for barricade situations. He says the suspect had time to possibly change the outcome.
He can fortify the doors. He can fortify the windows. He can make a plan. You're giving that person lots of time to make a plan that's going to hinder the safe operation of the situation.
Shattuck told me at the time he thinks Norfolk officials were sensitive to the changing climate across the country and the other recent officer-involved shootings in the city. He thinks because of it, we could see another lengthy barricade situation again.
Because it was a positive outcome for Norfolk Police in this situation, you may see repeated.
Now, Shattuck told me based on his experience, the SWAT team will be doing an action review to determine what could have been done better. I did reach out to Norfolk Police today trying to speak to someone about our story. A spokesperson told me they are declining all interviews related to both barricade situations. I'm Brandi Cummings, 10 on your side.